Good evening. I'm starting my vlog in the evening. Why am I showing you my vlog in the evening? I'll tell you why. Because I thought before I do like a formal home tour in the evening, you know, with the music playing and everything, I thought I'd show you just quickly, take you around, let you see what my house looks like with all the lights on. So I'm standing over here to my kitchen sink, and that's the garland there, and this is my view this way. So I'll just take you for a little walk around, and there's the dining room tree from this area. I love that polar bear that we got up there. He's cute. So here we go, let's look around. Oh, the lampposts that go on the coffee table, I told you I'd be putting them up here when we have Alex. So I think that looks pretty nice like that. And the mantle's all lit. And tree. And you can finally see what this candle looks like in the evening, because always in the daytime it's off. It's one of those flameless candles. It's not really showing up too much on the camera, but in real life it really does look like you know, the flickering of a flame. And then our wise men. And then carolers. And our tree. And then that's in the dining room. And as you get close up, obviously, you can see what's on there a little bit better. Okay, and then this is looking into the living room. And then the back of Alex's playroom here. I have to fix all these tree skirts because the cats have been getting under there. Alex is taking off all the ornaments on the lower half of the tree, which I knew he would this year. We have to keep putting them back on, but that's okay. Alex's room, there's nothing really to show, you know, lighted, but there's the living room from this direction. And Lacey just pulled a piece of tissue under the piano there from the bathroom. I gotta get that up. So I just wanted to give like a little quick walkthrough and see how I can come through my Christmas tree there. A couple things I'll tell you while I'm thinking about it now, so I don't forget in the morning. I wanted to show you guys some of the companies that I like to order from, because sometimes, you know, we send gifts to our family or our friends or co-workers, bosses, that sort of thing, and we, you know, don't want to send from the same company every year. It gets a little bit boring and you don't know what all's out there. So I just thought I'd show you some of the companies that I like. I've been receiving their catalogs. So this first one is Cheryl's Cookies, and she has really good cookies in here, all kinds of yummy things. And then this Popcorn Factory, there was something I wanted to show you in here. It's right here in the beginning. They have chocolate covered popcorn, but then they have the kettle corn that has chocolate drizzle on it. And so they also have cookies and chocolate covered pretzels and all sorts of stuff. Here's the cookies there. So that's a good company to buy from. And then this Burger Smokehouse. They have turkeys and spiral hams and bacon and cheese and all kinds of yummy, yummy good things. Burgers. Their products are really good, and their hams, I actually think they're a little bit better than Honey Baked. Honey Baked is good too, but this burgers is really, really good. So anyway, I thought I'd pass along those ideas. And also, I went to Hallmark and I spent way over the $100. So I got my glass tray that I was wanting to get, but I also got the other free gift with it because that's how much I spent. So anyway, I wanted to show you the glass tray that I got. Well, I'll just turn on the light over here. My floors get so squeaky in the winter. This house is only like 18 years old, but it sounds, the floors creak like it's like 40 years old. Anyhow, this is the glass tray. And the handles are really nice. It's just, you know, silver, but it's got this little decorative bit over here. And then this is like, I don't know what that's called when it's like that. It's, you know, not see-through, transparent. It's not beveled either because it's not, I don't know what it's called. If you know what it's called, let me know. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, that's what it looks like. It's a really nice tray. I wanted to show you out my window here. My neighbors across the street, their maple leaves have already fallen. But look at ours. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is our elm. Leaves are falling. We're going to have to get those up this weekend. And there's still some leaves on the tree back in there. But a lot of the leaves have fallen off. But I just love that color there. Where are you going to go? He's probably going to go find the remote. He loves the remote. He really does. And he thinks that any remote turns on all the lights. Let's see what he gets when he comes out. Alex, come on. What are you doing? Do you see your little potty seat over there? It's got Mickey Mouse on it. Let's go. Let's go downstairs. This way, this way, this way, this way. Good boy. Okay, let's go. Good boy. We're going to come downstairs now? You have to look at everything? You're funny, Lucy. Yeah, let's go downstairs. See, Alex does talk, but it's all still baby gibberish. He does say words. He will say words too, but it's mostly still the baby gibberish. So he'll chatter all day long just doing that like that. But he's lacking in, obviously, not saying sentences yet. And the other thing is he's not like pointing when he wants something or trying to convey with his hands. That's the other thing that they said was something that they're going to try to help him with. He's just going all over the place. Come on, we have to go downstairs now. Come on, we have things to do. You know what? I'm going to carry you down. Well, there you are. Once again, I find you in my refrigerator. I have found you in my refrigerator before. Okay, so What are we gonna do in this refrigerator? I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Ta-da! The refrigerator needs a little cleany weeny. And there we go. So I'm showing you, I'm being honest. There's my refrigerator. Now, I am usually pretty good about staying on top of cleaning my refrigerator, at least this one in here, not so much the one that's in the laundry room, but I am good about cleaning up any spillages that get in there, and that sort of thing. I used to be really good at like pulling everything out and cleaning out my refrigerator at least once a month. That was just a mandatory thing that I did. Not so much, I haven't done so in about the last year, year and a half. In other words, I'm not doing it faithfully once a month, but I get in there at least every other month or whatever, you know, to get it all cleaned out. And that means pulling everything out. This is something that I do especially when it's right before a holiday. Because, especially a big holiday, you're going to have lots of leftovers. And you have lots of produce and stuff that you're buying from the store to make your big holiday dinners and that sort of thing. So you always need room in your fridge. So I like to give it a good clean out before I go shopping. And I'm going to be doing grocery shopping this Saturday. And I'm going to be bringing like a bunch of produce home and everything too. So I want to have the refrigerator all nice and clean and get everything in there. And then it'll obviously stay clean for the next few days when we have Thanksgiving. And our Thanksgiving is going to be on Wednesday instead of Thanksgiving Day because of kids' schedules with working. So that's what I'm going to show you now. It's tearing everything out of my refrigerator and giving it a little, you know, washing down. How annoying is it when refrigerator doors don't want to stay open? This one will stay open, but you got to push it all the way back there. So I usually like to clean top to bottom. So I'm just going to pull everything out here and everything. I'm just going to pull everything out. And then I take my shelves out. I wash them in hot soapy water. If there's anything that like this is something got on there, it's dried. I might use the Clorox bleach. But when I come back here, when I'm scrubbing out the sides and that sort of thing, I'll spray the Clorox bleach stuff in there. And I'll just clean all of that out, get the drawers cleaned out and everything. So that's what I'm going to do now, tear all of it out. Okay, this is everything out of my fridge with the exception of all the stuff in the door. I put everything back first and then I pull all of this out. So the next thing to do here, I gotta pull out all the shelves. My water's waiting over there. And then I'm gonna get the Clorox bleach disinfectant stuff and I'm just gonna spray all of this in here. Alrighty, so there we are, all cleaned out. So got to clean that out, but this is all cleaned out here. And I got to clean these two drawers. I cleaned that one over there, but I'm going to get my shelves. I got shelves over there. I'm going to get those back in to the refrigerator. And see what I'm doing over here? I'm watching videos. I just get my iPad and I put that up there and I listen. And I have had some of the new subscribers that I've gotten, they have asked me to, you know, go check out their channel. Sometimes I do check out people's channels just anyway, but I find a lot of my subscribers they have a YouTube channel, but they don't do videos or anything like that. So, but when I do have people asking me to go look at their channels, I do. And when they invite me, you know, you should just do that. So I do. And I haven't gotten around to really watching like a lot of the videos yet. I've just gone there and just like, you know, browsed around or whatever. And I haven't been able to like subscribe to anybody until, what was it, last night or early this morning. I subscribed to a couple of the new channels because, you know, life has just been really busy around here. Really just, yeah, there's always the personal stuff and that kind of thing, but it's holidays, you know? And come on, Lacey. During the holidays, you're just real busy. Got to get her done. Got to get everything done. And so that's what I've been working on, just staying on top of my house, keeping it clean, making sure, you know, every bit of shopping is done and that sort of thing. And my cards are made out, but you know what? Usually I get my Christmas stamps as soon as they come out in October. Here it is. It's mid-November. I haven't even got my Christmas stamps yet. I need to go out and go do that maybe Saturday. When I go shopping, I need to get my stamps, and I usually have my Christmas letter typed out, but I didn't type it out yet, not because I haven't had any time, but because our printer is acting really goofy, and so Harry said he wanted to get another printer, so I'm waiting for him to do that. I'm hoping this weekend he'll get another printer, get it all set up, and I can get up there and get my letter printed out, because I usually mail my cards, not usually, I do mail my cards the day before Thanksgiving or the day after, and that's coming up here in a matter of less than a week. So I gotta get that done. So right now, just showing you where I'm at in my refrigerator, gonna get the shelves back. Then I've got to go through all of this. I started going through some of it, like I dated all of my yogurts, you know, like this is the stuff that needs to be used first, then this. I did throw some things out already. These are leftovers that they've been in the refrigerator for the expire time, they gotta go. And just things like that. So I got to get all of this back in the fridge so I can work on my door and get that done. I got girlies chowing down. Chloe ate her food already, and I've already washed her dish, but the other ones are taking their time. The leftover chicken noodle soup that I had and some pea soup, I gave that to them. And yeah, you can give your dog soup too, because they'll just lick it all up. So now let me show you my clean refrigerator. So there we are, and all organized. Everything's been cleaned and disinfected and so forth. And you see all my cranberries. We love to make homemade cranberry sauce. Well, my daughter and I, we both like it. So anyway, some of this is Josiah's. He bought, I don't know what that is. That should be gone pretty soon. We're gonna have these tonight for dinner. I'm gonna fry the rest of this cabbage. It was a huge head of cabbage. These are roasted potatoes, and this was a potato casserole we had yesterday. So all of this is getting heated up for dinner today. And I'm making a meatloaf. So that's gonna be our dinner. So all of that will be cleared out too. So I need to clean up now the dog's dishes, but before I do, I took a peek over here. I gotta show you Alex, he's so funny. I gave him a bottle, and I love what he does. Oh, he's getting out of his chair now. I should have come over here first. He always gets his blanket, and he covers himself up like a big boy. And look at the lovely mess. It's all over. So I got pillows to pick up. I'm gonna take a little break here after I'm done cleaning the dog's dishes. I'm going to get a book and read a book to Alex. Here's something that I did this year that's something that's out of the ordinary for me. Okay, first I guess I better switch around to last year and what happened. For those of you there, you were my subscribers this time last year. You know that my father had died December of 2014. And I wasn't sad and depressed. It wasn't anything like that. But, you know, you do think about it. And it's just kind of like, though it's not affecting you in the sense that, you know, I wasn't crying, I wasn't depressed, but there's still like a sadness because, I mean, let's face it, we all have memories and our memories don't ever fade. They don't ever escape and go away, right? So I think just kind of like in the back of my mind, I was just thinking about my dad, and this was the first, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas without him and that sort of thing. And this time last year also, I kind of had, like I've been saying, it's kind of like, it's just, that's the only way that I can describe it. I think it's because of all the things that are going on in the world, that can affect us. It really can. And then because of issues that we have going on in our personal life, and Josiah was separated from his wife last year, and just all that was going on. It was just, I don't want to say that I went through the routine of Christmas. I just, you know, like put the decorations up and just went with the flow. No. I truly wanted to get my decorations up. I truly want to still celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving and that sort of thing. But it's just inside. You know, there's just kind of like, blah. You know, that's just kind of how you feel. And I wasn't in the mood to do all of my Christmas baking. And those of you that have been around a while, you know that I love making all my various kinds of cookies and candies and all of that sort of thing. And instead of doing all the baking, I just said, forget it. I'm gonna order Cheryl's cookies. And I ordered 2 boxes. One was a great big huge box, if you guys remember that last year, seeing that. And I'm gonna tell you something, those cookies were really, really good. And I think I had them where they came in right at the end of the first week of December, and it lasted us all the way even into January. Those cookies were so good. I'm thinking about doing another order of them so that I can still have some of the normal Christmas baking goodies that I normally make. I decided to do some of those things for Thanksgiving, and I just told my family, I said they're Thanksgiving cookies this year. So I made a fruit cake. I made those little Swedish tea cakes. Some people call them Russian tea cakes or Mexican tea cakes. I think they go by all those different names because of the various nationalities that serve those, like at weddings and things like that. My mom calls them snowballs because of all the powdered sugar that's on them. So I made those, and I made those crescent cookies, and I'm going to hopefully this weekend make peanut butter fudge and chocolate fudge because Harry in particular really likes, you know, having fudge. So I'm going to do those. And then I'm going to have, for Thanksgiving, obviously, pumpkin pie, and I think I'm going to do cherry pie because that's what everybody likes. And that's it for the sweets. And then after Thanksgiving, we eat that stuff, you know. That'll probably still take us into December, but by the time that those cookies hopefully are winding out of the way, Cheryl's cookies should be here. And I might order them probably maybe the second week of December because I don't have to have them here so early because I do have some of these other things. And whatever, you know, gets us through the holidays, I'm sure we're going to have them way into January if I order them just a little bit later. So anyway, I'm doing that different this year. I don't know if I'm going to make any other kinds of Christmas cookies. I was thinking about those little Hershey Spritz cookies. We really like those. I still might try to sneak that in, and I was thinking, even though Cheryl's cookies are sugar cookies too, I was still thinking I still like my own sugar cookies. And so I think Carly and I will work on like a double recipe of those. Last year was the first year. So last Christmas, I had been married 31 years. It was the first time, 31 years, that I did not make my sugar cookies. And obviously, before I got married, I was making sugar cookies with my mom. I've been making sugar cookies since I was a little girl. But my mom never did the fine detailing of the sugar cookies like I do. My aunt always did that, and she's the one that, you know, showed me how she did that and gave me little tips and those sorts of things. So I did tell my family, I said, we're going to have at least our sugar cookies too, because I don't want to go 2 years in a row without making them. So I'm going to make those at some point too. There's a better look of my trees close up. It kind of got warm again outside. It's not warm in the sense of Indian summer, like it's not in the 70s or anything like that. It's like in the high 50s and maybe like 60 or 61. So it's kind of warmed up a little bit. But when you turn on your stove, your oven, you know, like if you're baking or like I got my meatloaf in right now, it kind of gets a little warm in the house. So I actually have my window opened. I'll be so glad when I can just close the window and it just stays cold. In the evenings though, it's really, really cold. It's just that we have some days here and there that it starts getting warm. So I think I'm going to say goodbye here on this vlog, and I will see you next time. Bye!